Everyone, my name is Raman Gupta and I make a to-do list app according to Coding Ninja's skill test. So I've been allowed to use any CSS framework. That's why I use Bootstrap in my application. I show you this Bootstrap 5.22. Okay, and I imported this library in my index.js as a CSS file so that I can use it in whole profile, whole app. So I've been given a task to fetch and show API from this link. So this link is that, and it includes link, user ID, title and completed. So I have to fetch all the posts. It's my first task. Then I have to add an item. It's a dummy request because I cannot edit API. Then I have to update the item and I have to delete the item. So when we make something in React, we always think in components. So I made my components in app.js. It's a state with post. Post is just a name for the state which includes all these items. And I created a component did mount component, and it's a async function I've created because we have to wait for post to when we to get a response, we are able or not able to fetch the post. That's why I give a await function. So in this I've used another library called Axios. Axios is there 1.1.3. We can also use fetch function, but I use Axios because it's a easy to use library. And I've created a function. So whenever we have to get a function, we instead of using axios.get, we can use http.get because I imported as in app.js here. Okay, so basically my first task is to fetch the post. So I fetch this data as post, and I fetch using axios.get. http.get is nothing but axios.get, and this is the link. This is the link I created here, to do URL, to do list. So I imported this link in app.js as config.todo. So whenever we fetch the post, I set this post using setState function, and I also log this. So I can show you how I fetch the posts. So these are all the posts we have fetched. So now there is turn for hand. So in this view I have created a add button which calls handle add, and we are showing title, update and delete using views, and I map all the posts using map function. Okay, and there is option for updating, and we are giving this post as input. So if in future we want to update or delete the post. Okay, so when I click on add button, so handle add is called from views, and it contains a object including title and completed false. So you can see it's already change in state using this. I have made this a spread function, and this post created by me just now, and it got reflected in setShift function. So I again calling this. You can see a object has been added with id 201. Okay, for next function we have to update. So I just created any post we want to update, and title I change into update. Then I add a await function and update this and get set put function. Is the puts is dummy here because we cannot change original API, and then I mark this post as and spread original post here. Then I make change. I find index of the post that I have to change. Then I mark this index and spread whole post. So the post with index, just I spread that, and then set state function is called, and whole post state is called. Okay, So in this handle delete function, I set all the post to original post. Then I create a filter function to delete the post with an ID. So every post contains this ID given in this view. Okay. So after that, I've delete. So whenever I click on delete, you can see it go deleted in milliseconds. Due to because I've deleted post first from here and then make a API call. So API call is wait, go on a wait, and if it is not successful, it automatically restore original post from here. So suppose if any error, expected error come or unexpected error come, the state will change to its original post. And I have added Axios interceptors here. So there are two provision. If we go to success, I mark success to null and then error. So if any expected error come, it will show this, because it's expected error it is start from code 404 to 500. If any unexpected error come, it will show something went wrong. So that is all in this app. Thank you so much for being with me.